Hello everyone, good evening. It's OG from OG Scale Models. Uh, Wanting to say hello to everyone first of all. Uh, Hopefully everybody's been doing good and everything. I want to talk to everyone about the Son of Troublemaker model that from Atlantis that I did a review on. I went ahead and finished it and everything. Uh, the reason for that is because I realized, I talked to my wife and everything, and I realized if I'm going to uh, put models in the model shows next year, I'm going to have to get started on that stuff and get them built and whatnot. Certain classes, and things like that. I was considering this model as a box stock model. I'll show it to you guys and explain a little bit about box stock, the box stock class. I should put it like that to everyone. But anyway, here we go. Okay, I'm back, everyone. Uh, Sorry about that moment pause there, if there was one. Here's the model. I built it to the best that I could build it. I always do. Box stock models is considered built from the box, no modifications to them. I'm thinking you can have like wired engine or something like that, but it has to be box stock. Whatever the instructions says, that's the way it needs to be built. Okay. There were some problems with this model I wanted to discuss with everyone too. Uh, it is literally a pain in the rear to get this thing mounted in the front after you put your front tires and things on. So just remember, if you build this kit, when you put the body on it, the swing up body, make sure that you leave your front tires off at first. Okay, so you can get in there and put the pins in the front sides of the frame. I had big problems with that. So, and also the decals. Man, I can't tell you how many times that these decals pulled apart, separated on me. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, I really, really worked to get the decals put on this thing. And also, the decals on the bottom. Here, I'll go ahead and lift this up, guys, and show you. And I'll flip up the holder in the rear. So it holds the chassis up for you. The decals, if you can see, right along the bottom of this rocker panel, are too long. Okay? So instead of cutting each one apart singly, to where I take a chance on not getting them on there square and everything, I chose to cut two of the decals off each end. And I'm sorry, two decals off one end in order for them to get fit on the rocker. So that's what I did to that. Also, if you look right here, I'll bring it up closer to the camera. Right here, how to separate there, how to separate there. And if you notice on the hood, there's a wrinkle right up here. I tried everything to get the wrinkle out, and I couldn't get it out, and I ended up breaking the scallop, which is the stripe on it. Okay. So here I was fumbling around with that and everything else. And the scratch that was in the windshield, I sanded it with 1,000 and buffed on it a little bit with scratch remover and this and that, and it pretty much come out. You can barely see it. So my thought is, before I really messed it up or something, I just left it alone. Okay. Overall, the model turned out pretty good. All the decals is on the model except for 4 decals. Like I said, I had to cut 2 off of one end of each side. So that's 4 small decals there. And there was one decal that goes on this window right here. It says A/FC for funny car, altered funny car. Other than that, all the decals is on the model. Turned out pretty decent. Turned out really nice. Did have problems with the chassis. The chassis was warped. I had to do some work on it, as I was saying. Other than that, everything else on the car is on the car. The wheelie bars was bent and flexed and this and that. Had to do some heating there. Other than that, the model went together pretty good. Like I said, the hardest thing was the decals and the chassis where it was like twisted a little. So what I did was I pretty much ran it underneath the hot water and then flexed it back a little bit, held it. Then I'd run it underneath scalding water again, twist it a little bit, held it, let it cool down, and eventually it got it pretty well, lined up to where I could live with it. Other than that, the model, like I said, it went together pretty decent. It's pretty nice model, all put together. Like I said, I'll do a little bit of touch up on the oil pan. I see that now where I fingered it and stuff. Other than that, that's the Son of Troublemaker, guys, by Atlantis. Turned out really, really nice. Really, really nice. And like I said, I think I'm going to be using this model as... Now, I'll probably build more box stock models, naturally. But for right now, I think this one's going to be my box stock model starting off. And like I said, it turned out really nice. Show you the body there. Also, me and my wife was talking and stuff. We're going to add some new stuff to the videos coming up next year. We're going to be going to car shows, things like that. So keep an eye on the channel for videos from car shows that we've been to and things like that. Also, some more 3D printed stuff's going to be coming out. Like, I'll go ahead and show you. These are Mickey Thompson ET streets that I got to clean up and everything. My wife 3D printed those last night. And here's what I'm excited about. These are ET Mickey Thompson streets. These are really nice. Once I get them cleaned up and everything and things, they'll be going on the eBay probably. And of course, here's the front runners that comes going to be coming with them. Like I said, I got to clean them up and things. And yeah, I mean, we'll be doing that this coming year. Um, Also, I'll probably be cleaning a lot of my old kits and stuff out of my other barn. I have older kits out there. That's what I've done is after I've built them and stuff like that. After I enter them in a couple shows, I take them and I just put them in a gallon, a regular gallon like Ziploc baggie, and I'll have a lot of kits here in probably the next month or so that I'll be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on Facebook, and you guys can hit me up, instant message me, and tell me which one you want. I'm going to put the fair pricing on them, guys, on nothing outrageous or anything like that. They are all nice builders. You can either put them back together, or you can take your time and take them apart and do whatever you like with them. I probably got like maybe 20, 25 of those out there that I've kept over the years that I've really liked, that I've put a lot of work into on them. And like I said, they're just old, you know, set around, got dust on them, so I had to make room, so I just bag them up and put them in my model parts box, you know. But yeah, I do have some nice rebuilds out there for people that wants to rebuild them or whatever, or maybe you need parts or something like that. Also, oh, that's another thing. Also, I do have a lot of parts. I have a lot of instructions for model kits, ranging from the probably like early 70s up to now. So don't hesitate to ask me if I got it. Then we'll see what we can do. Um, you know, however we can do it. I really prefer to keep them, but I'm not against, you know, as long as you pay me for making copies of them or something like that, I can get you copies of them or whatever. I really don't want to part with that type of stuff because, like I said, I mean, I do have a lot of instructions and stuff, and I do have a lot of older decals. I'll have to look through them and pick out the ones for kits and stuff, and then go from there. But I'm gonna be doing a little cleaning, guys, coming this spring and everything. And who knows, you might be seeing me at a model show or something set up with a few tables with my stuff on it. Also, I'm gonna be experimenting with some acrylic paints and stuff, craft paints and stuff in the next few months. I'm going to try to figure out a way, because some things happened and this and that, and I never got a chance to put my paint booth from the house into the garage. So I'm going to have to paint again this year in the house, but as long as I keep clean filters in it and everything, I think I'll be all right. Um, what else is going on? Trying to think. Me and my wife, we were going to be going to toy shows and things like that, more too. I'll try to get them on there onto my channel and everything so everybody can enjoy them. Overall, guys, I think I'm going to try to do better this year. I think everybody should try to do better this year, and in the years to come. Don't take everything for granted, because it can be taken from you quickly, you know, just as a snap of fingers. So you gotta, I don't know, over the years I've tried to stay humble, and that's what I'm gonna keeping on trying to do. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the Son of Troublemaker model. Like I said, I finished it up, and I gotta do some cleaning on the tires. I think I'll do that tonight, and then I think I'll go ahead and show you what I'm going to be working on in the next month or so. It might take more than that, but I don't know if everybody realizes or knows what this is. But this right here, guys, if you're familiar with car movies or older movies, this is a model I've been, actually I built it this far about, I'd say about 4 or 5 years ago. So this thing's been setting, and it's quite dusty, as you can see. And this thing's been setting for about 5 years. It's set so long that the rubber tire separated on it. Okay, which is no biggie. But anyway, this was the starting of the More American Graffiti Milner Dragster. Okay, this was the starting of it. This is where I stopped because I was having a hard time finding the decals. Well, that's alright and everything, because I think I found a place where I can either purchase them or have them made. So we'll have to go from there. And that place is called, let me get the card. That place is called, I met the people at the Buckeye Classic. I met them also at the Carbs car show last weekend, and the owner's Terry Borchers. But this place right here, guys, if you ever need water slide decals for your models, I'm not joking around. These guys sell good products, and if you need decals made, you can send them to them and they can make them for you. Or if you had the dimensions or whatever of the older decals, you can send that to them with the older decals. They can remake them to you, for you, and send them back to you, the old ones and the new ones they made. Guys, I think that's awesome, man. Okay? Send pictures or sketch or designs you want. Make it with it. It even tells you how to do it, guys. I mean, freaking awesome. You know? Go to STS Scale Models Decals on Facebook. Like them. And everything, guys. I'm telling you, these guys got it together on decals, man. No joke. Anyway, thought I'd give a shout out to them. And no, they're not paying me or nothing like that. I just saw their products. I like their products. And I'll probably be purchasing some from them very soon. Like I said, but this model right here has been built for about 5 years, 4 or 5 years, and it was sitting in there and it was looking kind of sad in my garage diorama, and I was like, let's finish that model this year and put it in a show and see what it does. So I think here maybe next week I'm going to reveal a new model that I'm going to build, and I'll probably build it for a certain class. That's the way I'm going to start doing things, building models for the classes that I build for. But anyway, I'm going to do that. And then this model here, I think I'll take my time, go back through, make sure everything's right, and go from there. And finish the more American Graffiti Milner's Dragster up for the model shows coming up this coming year. And if you haven't seen more American Graffiti, I suggest you watch it, because it is a really, really good movie. Really, really good movie. If you haven't seen American Graffiti, watch it. It's a really, really good movie. What else? Other car movies out there that you need to watch. Two-Lane Blacktop. James Taylor. And Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. Need to watch that movie. I think that's his name. Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. What else is there? Dirty Larry and Crazy Mary or something like that. Gone in 60 Seconds. The original Gone in 60 Seconds. With the yellow Mustang. Or the new one. New one's good too. What else is there? I'm trying to think, guys. Hot Rod. The old Willie's Coupe. Guys. That's a good movie. What else is there? Of course, I've always enjoyed the Cannonball Runs. And the Smokey and the Bandit. There's a bunch of cool movies out there, guys. And if you're a younger person or anything watching my channel and keeping an eye on my builds and things like that, check them out, guys. You will, I guarantee it, you'll find something that you like. You know, all them movies are good. Really good. Vanishing Point, there's another good one with the Hemi Cuda, or the Hemi Challenger, sorry. That's a good movie. There's a bunch of them, guys. Bunch of them. There's, you know, there's all kinds of movies out there. It's got cars and vehicles in them that you guys would like. I know you guys would. If you're a car guy or a car girl, whatever, you'd enjoy those. But what else? I think that's about it, guys. Like I said, I wanted to get on here and tell you that I finished the Troublemaker, Son of Troublemaker model. To show you how it turned out and everything. I think it turned out pretty nice. The paint on that model, I used several coats of the silver. I like silver metallic, man. And then several coats of the blue. It's called icy blue lacquer or something like that. Several coats of that. I didn't clear it. I just left it the way it is, because it's a drag car. It's on the drag strip. It will get dust, dirt, everything else on it. I just wanted to make a pretty you know, drag car out of it basically. And I put the decals on it. Like I said, there's like a total of 4 small decals that I did not put on it. And other than that, it turned out pretty nice. I wired it. I didn't plumb it. I wired it. I blackwashed the header and the intake and the valve covers, basically the engine, stuff like that. I didn't do the wheels. But overall, it turned out pretty nice. Alright, I've kept you on here long enough, guys. 25 minutes or so, 26 minutes. And I hope everyone has a blessed day and everything. Everyone stay blessed. And I'll see you on to the next.